everyone! If you watched my theory videos before, you know how it can get pretty crazy sometimes. So, as promised, I'm here with another crazy theory. Well, it's not technically a theory. This video is more of an interpretation of George R. R. Martin's methods and my predictions based on these interpretations. I'll also post my theories on what Jack and Hagar was really doing in King's Landing before getting captured and how Jon might become evil. Make sure to subscribe my channel and also click on the bell next to it so that you won't miss these videos. I was reading the anthology Dangerous Woman and then I started rereading The Rogue Prince. So an idea formed in my head. I looked at some other historical events and I started to see many similarities with her current storyline. I felt like there was a pattern in them. There were many parallel stories going on, and I started to wonder why George R. R. Martin went to all this trouble just to give us the history of Westeros. Was it just about history, or was there a hint about how the series will end? Everything that has happened before is happening again. History is repeating itself. It feels like everything has come full circle. To understand this, I'll discuss four major historical events in Westeros and their similarities with our current storyline. I'll put the events in the order it happened. The first one is the Long Night.
Thousands of years ago, there came a night that lasted a generation. In that darkness, the White Walkers came for the first time.
Thousands of years ago, after the first men and the children of the forest signed a pact to live peacefully, the White Walkers emerged from the lands of Always Winter and invaded Westeros from the north. The legends claim that one of the first men, also known as the last hero, reached out to the children of the forest. The first men and the children united to defeat the White Walkers. Once the White Walkers were defeated, Bran the Builder built the wall with the help of giants and the children, using ice and magic to stop the others from crossing it. As I said in my Stark Blood video, he also built Winterfell and founded House Stark as a backup plan in case the wall ever came down. I'll post the link to that video in the end in case you wanna check that out. Anyways, after some time, when the 13th Lord Commander of the Night's Watch fell in love with a White Walker woman and declared himself Night's King using the Watch as his army, the Starks of Winterfell and the King Beyond the Wall, Joramun, joined forces to defeat the Night King. This is the same Joramun who also found the Horn of Winter. It is said that Joramun used this horn to wake giants and that blowing this horn can bring the wall down. Melisandre said, "Horn of Joramun? No. Call it Horn of Darkness. If the wall falls, the night falls as well. The long night that never ends. It must not happen. Will not happen." Now, if we compare it to the events in our current storyline, I'm sure you can see many similarities. The White Walkers have emerged once again from the lands of Always Winter and they are about to invade Westeros from the north. The last Green Seer, aka Bran, sought out the children of the forest. The three-eyed raven, with the help of the children of the forest, taught him how to use his powers so that he could learn how to fight the White Walkers as the new three-eyed raven. The only difference is that all the children are gone now. But if my Stark blood theory is true, then their blood will live on through the Starks. In the end of season 7, I believe that the wall will fall, and once it does, the long night will come again. I believe that once again, the king in the north, aka Jon, along with the help of Daenerys, will lead the wildlings and the Seven Kingdoms to defeat the White Walkers for good. But there will be a heavy price. Many people will die in this war. I really hope that Cersei and Littlefinger die before the wall falls, because we know that they will never just sit by while the Seven Kingdoms rally behind Jon and Dany. I also think we will get to see the Battle for the Dawn 2.0 in season 8. The second major event is Aegon's conquest.
Aegon Targaryen changed the rules.
Aegon and his sisters. It wasn't just Aegon riding his dragon. It was Rhaenys and Visenya too.
Over the centuries following the Andal invasion, the southern kingdoms of the First Men fell, and eventually the Andals raised up to 6 powerful kingdoms. Only the north remained under the rule of the First Men. As I said in my What's Hidden in the Crypts of Winterfell theory, as long as there is a Stark in Winterfell, and as long as they remain in the north, no one else will lead the north. And if they did, not unlike Harrenhal, horrible fates will be waiting for them, like Sion's or Ramses. Anyways, Aegon the Conqueror was born in Dragonstone. He came to conquer Westeros with his sister wives, Rhaenys and Visenya, and with 3 dragons, Balerion the Black Dread, Meraxes, and Vhagar.
Rhaenys rode Meraxes. Visenya rode Vhagar.
He conquered all the 6 kingdoms except for Dorne. He decided to rule from the place where he first landed and built Aegon Fort on the highest hill. Aegon later had Aegon Fort torn down for the construction of the Red Keep. He also took the swords of his defeated enemies and forged them into the Iron Throne.
Who built the Iron Throne?
Aegon the Conqueror.
So that's how began the rule of House Targaryen in Westeros. Now back to our current storyline. You know where Daenerys was born? Yes, Dragonstone. And she was conceived during the last month of Robert's Rebellion, the war which ended the rule of House Targaryen. Daenerys also has 3 dragons.
Your ancestor, Aegon the Conqueror, he seized them because he could.
And because he had dragons.
Having a few dragons makes things easier.
Since I don't want to spoil anything, I won't say how or from where she will come to King's Landing. But in case you are curious about it and are not worried about spoilers, you can check out my Game of Thrones Season 7 playlist. Anyways, did you see the pattern here? The things that were made in the past are getting destroyed in the present storyline. House Targaryen's rule began in that era and came to an end near this one. The wall was built in the past and now it will come down in this one. That's why I believe now that the Iron Throne, which was built by Aegon in that era, will now be destroyed too. As I said in my Who Will Sit on the Iron Throne video, I didn't believe that the Iron Throne will be destroyed in the end. But after seeing the pattern here, now I believe that it will be destroyed and a council will be formed to rule the 7 kingdoms. Has everything come a full circle? Is there a pattern hidden in the history? If you are still not convinced, watch the second part of this video. I'll post the second part of this video soon, where I'll discuss the other 2 major events, along with some smaller events like the Faith Militant Uprising, the Great Council of 101 AC, etc., and their similarities with the present storyline. Can you guess what the other 2 major events are? In the end, I want to thank Namilia. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. I'm not very good with names. She said, "It's so cool that you watch Game of Thrones from India. I think a lot of people will like the idea of an Indian girl who likes Game of Thrones. And your theory is cool. I haven't heard it before, but it sounds convincing. Keep making the videos. I'll watch for sure." Thanks a lot, Namilia. Your comment made my day, and I wanted to give a shout out to your comment. Anyways, what do you guys think of these theories? Don't forget to tell us in the comments. If you like this video, please click on the like button below, share the video and subscribe to my channel. Have a great day. Bye bye. See you in my next video.